It's a lovely day in the farm. We're here, it's the 5th of May and the blossom is just starting to come. The leaves are starting to come in the trees. Of course, at this time of year, that's when it's a good time to get the thistles and nettles away from the field. They tend to dominate and stop grass growing up, and it's less efficient fields. As you can probably see over there, I've already taken a few of the thistles at the top, and I'm going to show you how I do it. What I have here is here's the tools that I use. One, there's only really this tool here, and I've used this edge to strike at the base of the thistle, and that's strong enough to, it's not particularly sharp. You can use I've used a machete before, which was effective but blunted the machete when I hit a stone. So you're actually better off just using this sort of tool here. It gives you a good angle to get right underneath the leaves and get at the base. Now, thistles are they have strong roots, and I've found that Roundup doesn't touch them. Conventional, the kind of conventional weed killers, they don't do the job at all. Here's one I did earlier. You can see it's had a cut right through here, and that brings the thorny crown right off. Now, the way that I make sure they stay dead after removing the crown is to put salt on it. Now that's half salt, which is sea salt, but I guess any kind of salt will do as long as it's salt, really. So the idea is you strike it off and push some rocks of salt, maybe a pinch of salt, into the exposed root head. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and do my best to show you how it's done on this magnificent specimen here. The trick is doing it without dodgy video, so we'll see how we go. So yep, take the tool, you find these, usually pick them up for fairly reasonable price. You don't need anything special about it, it's just as long as it's got that action where you can go in at the bottom like that. Okay, this is quite a tricky one, so I'm going to push it a bit. There we go, that should stop me getting a handful of thorns. So like I say, just strike it at the bottom like this and pull. That's a big one, so there's a few. So there we go. That's taken the foliage away at the top. And the next step is to apply the salt. Now if you look at this one, you see it's actually got a hollow centre part there, right there. And that's where I would put the salt. But what I usually do is I give it a few strikes to open it up a bit, and push the salt into them so it stays in place. So it's just a matter of that sort of thing. Give it a few strikes, like I say. I get some salt. That goes in the middle. Around a bit. It's quite a big one, this one, so I'm using more than I would on other ones. But if I push it into the holes, that means it stays and has the effect where you want it to. That will soak up, and it'll be soaked up by the thistle root, and it'll stop growing. I may be going too far here by taking all the foliage round the edge. I might not need to actually do that, but well, if it stops me having to come back out and do this again, that's a bonus. So there you go, how to kill or get rid of thistles.